When state rankings come out, it's not often that Arizona finds itself near the top of the list. But recent improvements in the number of child abuse cases in Arizona have been good enough that state leaders got an award for it from a national group. Micah Bledsoe joins us live from Washington with the story. Micah?
In 2016, Arizona had nearly 19,000 children living in out-of-home care. Today, that number has dropped to about 13,000. That change brought Governor Doug Ducey and First Lady Angela Ducey to Washington today, where they were honored by Child Help, which says Arizona is setting the standard for child safety in the rest of the country. An upbeat Governor Doug Ducey boasted that Arizona has moved from last place in the nation to first in removing kids from out-of-home care.
When I took office in 2015, our Department of Child Safety was being called the most broken agency in the country. I'm very proud that today it's considered a model for improving outcomes and providing kids with safe and loving homes.
First Lady Angela Ducey got a bit emotional in her turn at the podium.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm so emotional.
She says the issue became personal after a family member adopted an abused child out of foster care. That's why it's important to her that kids get the best care possible.
Our goal is to ensure that trauma-informed care becomes the standard for supporting children in not only Arizona, but across the United States.
Both Duceys credit Arizona's turnaround to a collaboration between state agencies and faith-based and community groups. But Child Help founder and CEO Sarah O'Mara says much credit goes to the Duceys, who she called a package deal in the fight against child abuse.
Their welfare child system is something to behold. It's developing a national model of trauma-informed care that will make our children's futures brighter everywhere.
Prevent Child Abuse Arizona Executive Director Rebecca Ruffner agrees the state has seen improvements, but this is no time to relax.
But those efforts need a lot of support from our state legislature, and they need support, continued support from our governor and first lady, so that we can prevent child abuse and neglect before it happens.
Ducey says that while the state has reduced the number of kids in out-of-home care by nearly 25%, there is always room to improve.
There was a backlog. There were kids that were not being cared for. We need more foster families, more adoptive families. We need resources for kinship care.
Angela Ducey told me this morning before the award ceremony that when her husband decided to get involved with politics, she insisted he keep kids in mind, which is why she's so willing to help out, and it's such an honor to have the state's work recognized. In Washington, Micah Bledsoe, Cronkite News.